We often get asked how to choose between the Cali76 FET compressor and the Cali76 Stacked Compressor. While both pedals are rooted in the same circuitry, there are some big differences that could steer you towards one or the other. First, let's have a look at the similarities. Both pedals are FET compressors based on the Uri 1176, a vintage compressor known for its fast-acting dynamic response and excellent balance of clarity and character. And both these pedals share this DNA. Both also feature a standard 9-volt input, which is stepped up internally to 24 volts for high headroom operation. From here though, the Cali76 FET and Stacked compressors start to differ. The Cali76 FET compressor is a mini studio compressor for your pedal board. It gives you full control over the circuit, delivering what you'd expect from a single 1176 style compressor, going from very subtle and unobtrusive dynamic tweaks to more obvious punchy, snappy tones and controlled peak limiting. The Cali76 Stacked compressor, on the other hand, is geared towards more extreme compression sounds and is aimed at players who use compression as more of a special effect than a tool. It's all about super squashed cleans and massive sustain, and it does this by cascading two Cali76 compression stages in series. This trick is often talked about in relation to slide guitar, but it can work well for lots of different playing styles, as long as you're looking for high levels of compression. So how do you choose? One approach is to ask, how much compression do you want? If you like to keep things at the more subtle end of the scale, then you want the Cali76 FET compressor. This is also the better choice if you have a specific problem to solve. For example, you want to keep signal peaks from jumping out of the mix while keeping the character of your guitar. Of course, like any good studio compressor, it can get squashed and funky when you want it to, but it also does it in a transparent and controlled way. The Cali76 Stacked compressor picks up where the FET compressor leaves off and takes you to over-the-top compression sounds. This is the pedal for when you want to transform your dynamics into something impossible, like clean chords that never get lost in the mix, or clean lead tones that have as much sustain as a heavily overdriven sound. It's more than just heaps of compression though. The separate attack and release controls, along with the in and through knobs, let you control how hard each of the two stages is compressing, and how each one is reacting to your dynamics. This control set also means you can get somewhere close to the sound of a single-stage compressor when you need something less aggressive, but this pedal specializes in the upper reaches of compression. Signal chain order is also a deciding factor in choosing between these two pedals. The Stacked compressor can change your dynamics radically, so it works best first in the chain. This way it has the most natural and varied signal to deal with. It can then squash this signal into something new and exciting, passing the affected signal down the chain to the rest of your pedals. Keeping the Stacked compressor at the front of the chain is also best for keeping noise down. Any compressor will increase background noise from pedals placed before it, and a pedal that can compress to the extremes of the Stacked compressor will significantly amplify noise from pedals like overdrive and distortion. The FET compressor can also be used at the start of the chain, delivering what you'd expect from a first-in-the-chain compressor pedal: snappy transients, sustaining leads, or fatter cleans. But it can also go elsewhere in your chain, such as after drives or amp-in-a-box style preamps, or in the effects loop of an amplifier. When set to provide more subtle compression, the Cali76 FET compressor can be used later in the signal chain to keep a consistent signal level, while you vary overdrive levels using playing dynamics or your guitar's volume knob. Noise isn't a problem either when using these more restrained compressor settings, and this approach can add a kind of studio finish to your tone. There is some amount of overlap between the Cali76 FET compressor and the Cali76 Stacked Compressor, so ultimately it comes down to priorities. If you like things subtle, sophisticated and controlled, and only occasionally need more extreme compression sounds, then the Cali76 FET compressor is for you. But if you want to explore the limits of what's possible from compression, going after in-your-face clean tones and maximum sustain, then you need a Cali76 Stacked compressor, and it will still do an impression of a single-stage compressor in a pinch. And obviously, you can always buy both. You can find full details of both pedals and the rest of our product range at origineffects.com. Thanks for watching.